Hello everyone and welcome to Factoring Polynomials. Today we're going to factor 4-term polynomials. It's the basis of all our factoring. Even in order to do 3-term polynomials, we have to be able to do 4 terms. So when we're doing 4-term polynomials, the first thing we're going to do is break it up into 2 smaller pieces. So that is my first group. That is my second group. Okay, I'm going to rewrite my first group. 12x cubed minus 9x squared. And then I'm going to write my second group over here. That was a positive 4x minus 3. Let's go ahead and try to factor these. So in our red group, between the 12 and the 9, our GCF there is going to be 3, right? Because 12 can be divided by 3 and 9 can be divided by 3. Now, between the x cubed and the x squared, we always go for the lower exponent. That is x squared. That is my GCF. When you take out 3x squared, we need to decide what's left over. So 12 divided by 3 is 4. X cubed divided by x squared is just x. And then we have minus 9 divided by 3 is 3. So minus 3. X squared divided by x squared, well, that goes away. Let's take a look at our right side now. I know right away when I'm looking for my GCF that definitely I cannot factor out an x because the 3 does not have an x. So for this one, we should just be thinking about a number that will go into 4 and 3. The greatest common factor between 4 and 3 is just positive 1. And if you take out a positive 1, you're going to be left with 4x over here. And then negative 3 divided by 1 is still negative 3. So a really good checkpoint right now is that inside our parentheses is the same. And this now becomes one of our factors, 4x minus 3. And your other factor is everything that was left over, so the 3x squared and the positive 1. Let's try another example together. So x cubed minus 5x squared minus 2x plus 10. So again, first thing I'm going to do is make 2 groups. Okay, so my first group is x cubed minus 5x squared. My second group is, be careful with that sign, negative 2x plus 10. So in this first group over here, my GCF between x cubed and negative 5x squared is going to be x squared. We're going to try to factor that out. X cubed divided by x squared is just x. Minus 5x squared divided by x squared is just 5. On this other side, I have negative 2x plus 10. Again, very big hint. I should not be factoring out any x's. So I'm just looking at the negative 2 and the 10. I already know it's going to be negative because my first piece started off with a negative number, my first term in this group. So between 2 and 10, my GCF there is a 2. We're going to factor out a negative 2, and let's see if we can figure out what's left over. Negative 2x divided by negative 2 is x. Positive 10 divided by negative 2 is negative 5. Again, let's do that check. I know we're in a good spot because inside our parentheses are the same. So that becomes one of my factors, x minus 5. Your other factor, once again, is everything that was left over, x squared minus 2. Go ahead and copy this last problem. Try to do it by yourself before we go over it. Pause the video. Once you're ready, unpause, and I will go over it with you. So let's take a look. Starts off pretty similar to the other one, right? X cubed minus 5x squared, and then let's see, negative 6x plus 30. I'm going to write my 2 groups, x cubed minus 5x squared. And this other one is negative 6x plus 30. So from this left group, my GCF is going to be x squared. If you factor out an x squared, you should be left with x minus 5. In our right group, I do see that negative, so I am going to make sure I put a negative here, and then between 6 and 30, your GCF is 6. So I'm factoring out a negative 6. Negative 6x divided by negative 6 is just x. Positive 30 divided by negative 6 is minus 5. Again, nice job. Inside our parentheses are the same. That becomes one of my factors. And then your other factor is what was left over. Once again, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me in class, send me an email, or leave a comment. Thank you for watching. Bye.